Damn, nigga, what the fuck are you holding your breath for?
No, because now you two get to gang up on me.
I wasn't even doing
The fuck you weren't.
You was... Everybody that I knew from the go. I know hoes that was right, but I knew they was from. Like it. You sounded like a game show host. Like,
This is the MinorityPlus1 podcast. Chill. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the show. It's the king of the half presents Oreo. We are back once again, podcasting to you, and as always, we got the ladies. Yeah.
Yes.
Darlings, tell them, who are you?
It's Tim Crystal.
it's Brittany.
And I'm your host, Steven. This is the
Minority
Minority Plus1
podcast.
Chill. Disclaimer.
Damn, Steve already?
Hi, guys. You're not going to say disclaimer too?
Light.
I'm a light disclaimer.
There we go.
I'm like a light D. I'm a little D.
She's a little D.
She's a disclaimer.
D, okay.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, we got to shorten it a little bit.
Yeah.
Disclaim.
Claim. She just claimed. All right, y'all. Oh my gosh, y'all. Sorry about last week's episode.
Our bad.
Deepest, bluest. We were trying to do a reaction video. I don't know how these YouTube channels do it and don't get demonetized. So as I'm trying to upload it, they're like, that and the footage of LL Cool J and the footage of LL Cool J with WWE, that also had to get taken down. Damn. All that shit. And it sucks. It was such a funny episode, and you guys got to watch that LL Cool J music video, which I did link in the bio of last week's episode. So, yeah. I mean, if anything, you can hear the music on the, on our podcast streaming services, but you can't watch it with us. So, I mean, if you want to hear the music and us like reacting to it, go to wherever you stream your podcast. But yeah, it sucks. YouTube won't let us be great. Some bullshit.
Man. We got to get more familiar with this shit.
I mean, I don't know how much more we can. I'm telling you, I literally have channels that I watch that react to movies, that break down movies, that break down shows.
Honestly, I think they get some kind of special.
Videos.
I really think they get some kind of special permission.
I don't know. I looked, I Googled. It's like, the only thing that would help me was like how to be able to play my video, and I had to mute those parts out. So when you guys watch it on YouTube, you'll see parts are muted. So that's why I said go to our podcast, iTunes, Spotify, wherever you stream, and you can hear the music video, but you can't watch it.
Yeah. Either way, it's still a great episode.
It was such a good episode. It was so funny.
Because they didn't put it out. It didn't go out for nothing. Yeah. It didn't even show up on mine.
Well, it's out, but like I said, the parts that we were reacting to are all muted.
It's okay.
So you'll hear in little parts of us like laughing and being like, that bar was trash, and that's it. But then you'll hear what the bar is. So again, y'all, if y'all want to, hear us react, just go to wherever you stream your podcast. You can hear it there. So,
how is everybody on this amazingly rainy week that we have had here?
It's actually been super duper hot, but the past
muggy.
Yes, muggy, humidity, crazy, fucking.
It's basically been 100 degrees almost
lived in Florida,
for an entire week.
That's a fact. I feel like it's been 100 every single day.
So it is what it is. Welcome to upstate New York, where the weather decides to do whatever it damn well pleases.
Right now, we got a lot of
tornado watch.
We got a lot of storms,
which is pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
But did you hear about the shit that happened in Albany from like the storm 2 days ago? We're recording this on Sunday.
Yeah.
So about that shit, like a partial torty, a tornado.
A torty?
That's what I call them.
Wait. So a partial.
On
Broadway, where? Albany?
Yeah.
When?
Where the building, part of the building collapsed.
Yes.
Damn.
But that was from the tornado?
That's what I heard.
That was just from some swirls?
I thought it was just from the thing. Because
I'm going to tell you, I was about to get in the shower and wash my hair, and I just had gotten in from work. It just started. It got real dark and black, and then all of a sudden I saw these hail. They were hail, like this big, like coming down. I was like, what the fuck? And then the power just went out, and I was like, I bet you still gotta take a shower, wash your hair.
No, that's right. The power had went out a couple times at my place.
So I was like,
the power was going out every like 20 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, yesterday.
You guys, well, what do you expect happens when it's so hot and humid and then the cold comes in and then it just mixes together and makes the perfect storm? So.
All I gotta say is I got by just fine. No power outages, and all I needed was a cross breeze and a ceiling fan, baby. No AC needed.
You don't got no AC?
I'm good. I don't need it.
Nick, oh yeah, because you have a basement apartment.
Yeah.
So it's always cool.
So you're good?
Yeah, dude, I just opened the windows.
And it's always cool, even when it's humid and no windows on?
During the day, it's like, but if I cook one fucking thing, the whole
That
house
actually
That's
makes
it. It's
sense.
on fire.
Now it's like, oh,
it's hot as hell.
Yeah, no.
Get your AC, nigga.
No, I'm going to, but I wanted to just try it out. I was like, if I can get away with not needing an AC, because it's not like I have company over,
Right.
then I'm not going to. And honestly, I'd be good.
My third apartment was a basement apartment, and it does stay cool. You really don't normally need an AC, but baby,
You know what that means?
in the winter you need that heat.
That heat though,
because
in the winter.
it is brick.
Yeah.
In
That's
that
the
basement
downside.
apartment. Yeah, and at the time, this is when apartments still had heat and hot water included in the rent. I don't think any apartment does that anymore. At all. So it was controlled. So during the days, and I didn't have a regular shift because I worked at a hair salon, so it's like different shifts. So he assumed we all went to work during the day, and then at 4 the heat would kick on, but it'd be brick for 8 hours. And I was telling him like, no, we got different shifts. Like he was like that. He had that shit locked up in the little thing. It was locked. Yeah.
Damn,
He said you get it between the hours of.
He's like, I thought you'd be at work around these hours. I'm like, sometimes.
And
but
you know, it's a real one. I don't, you know what? That makes sense. He turns around 4.
right. Oh, she should be home.
When you need
She'll
that
be
shit.
home by this time. It'll
You
be
know
nice
what
and
I mean?
toasty when she gets there. Not knowing I'm like, whole fucking day in that shit.
He's like, get some blankets.
No, the earliest he would turn that shit on was 2. I convinced him. I'm like, hey, like some days I don't work. I'm at home. I'm not working that day.
At least he was willing to compromise.
Yeah, he did
Yeah,
compromise.
that's
Compromise.
fair.
He's like,
Yeah.
all right, listen, 2:00. That's the best I
He
got.
said,
for
yeah,
you.
that's what he said. He said, I mean, 2. I was like, fine, fuck it. Thank you, dog.
Small victories.
Yeah, right.
Small
He could have just
victories.
easily said no. Like, so it's like, yeah, thank
You're
you.
like, yo, where you going?
Right.
You ain't gonna go nowhere. It's too cold.
Right. I think this apartment was funny. The landlord, this is when I had Section 8, not the other apartment with that fat ass white Aaron kicked me out of. It was the apartment after that. So I had another apartment. It was on Henry Johnson, but by the park. And I was right there, like a hop from Washington Park. It was so nice. I was right on Henry Johnson on the good side. And that apartment was cool, but we had this racist ass dude that lived upstairs from us.
Why does racism always follow Sam?
This racist ass white dude,
Like
yo.
everybody's
He
a
was like
racist.
a vet-
All she
Yeah.
does
No, I'm gonna
is
tell you
move
why.
next to
No,
racist people.
I don't know.
At some point, Sam, we gotta start looking at who's the problem.
I don't know. It really ain't. Listen, I wish I would hear me. It really don't be me. Like, I can take accountability. This motherfucker was racist. Okay, so that's why his ass got kicked out and he was sleeping outside. All right, so long story short, I was sitting outside. I was in the basement apartment, but I was sitting outside on the stairs outside. He's like, it was me and my ex-boyfriend and his friend, and he's like, who are you? What are you doing here? And we're like, we live downstairs. Oh, he let you people. And I didn't catch on to what he meant by you people. I thought he meant kids because we were young as fuck. We were like 20. Yeah. You people out. And he called the landlord, and the landlord's like, yeah, they live there, like a big thing. So I guess he was a veteran, right? Because he kept talking about how he was in the army and all this other shit. Fat, chubby white dude. I don't think he was paying his rent. So one day we're pulling up, and you know how there's how do I explain this? There's the stairs, there's the outside door, then there's the inside door.
Yeah.
So it's that little tiny little piece where the mailboxes go.
Yeah.
All you see is a sneaker hanging out of the door, and we're like, what the fuck? The landlord kicked his ass out. He had nowhere to go, so he was sleeping in that little section.
Damn.
And it was cold as fuck that night. He got what he deserved, though.
I mean, shit. I mean,
No, you can't be I think he was also homophobic, and mind you, the landlord was gay.
Oh yeah,
He was all those things. He was a shitty ass person, so he got what he deserved. But I'll never forget, we pulled up and just see 2 pairs of fucking sneakers hanging out the fucking door like this. We're like, and the landlord's like, yeah, we had to kick him out. I was like, oh shit, because I was like, should I let this dude inside?
but they even like let him still sleep in the little hallway.
No, hell no. They called the cops on his ass.
All right, so we still got free room and board.
Oh, you're talking about jail? You know they can't just throw homeless people in jail. They don't like to do that.
Sorry,
you know
but we're
that,
talking
right?
about back in the day.
No, back in the day, this is like 2012. Calm down.
I'm sorry, but 2012 is vastly different than 2024, and you damn well know it.
People always say that, oh, yo, if I was homeless, I would just do some shit or commit a crime. They do not.
They don't.
They do not. Because they know homeless people do that shit all the time, just so that they can sleep there for a few days, maybe a week, and then go home. Like, that's just a waste of intake paperwork, all this other shit. No, hell no. They caught on to that a long time ago. And that, to me, I always thought it was stupid because let's say you do want to eventually get your life together.
You got a record.
You got all these fucking charges and records and shit because you wanted to steal bubblegum because you need a place to sleep for a week.
See, I wouldn't.
Because they only keep you in there for a week. The solicitors too, like the women that be prostituting, that's why they don't lock them all up. They might lock some up. They only can keep them in there for a week.
Then fine. I'll just get arrested for fucking drunk and disorderly.
You'll be locked up for a week.
Harmless.
And then,
I'll just be allowed.
But yeah, no, homeless people, they be trying
fucking every day.
Or you know what else homeless people will do? They'll pretend to be injured, go into the emergency room.
Oh,
so that they can be admitted for maybe like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, that's different. I don't want to use their resources. I'd rather use the jail's resources.
Why?
Y'all bad.
Why the jails?
I don't know. It just seemed more fitting. I just feel like I'd be taken away from the people who really, really need help at the hospital. If I'm just over there for my own selfish needs. You still got to have some kind of morals.
I'm assuming if you're homeless, you can only care about yourself.
They only pop in and out. Like,
they'll intake them for like maybe 3 or 4 days. They will give them a room for 3 or 4 days, depending on
that. You cannot be denied at the fucking hospital.
They're not showering. They might have all types of infections. Okay, for example, Curly. Remember his story? There was a homeless white guy. His name was Tommy. I'll never forget him. Drunk. He was a complete drunk lush. He used to shit on himself and walk around.
That's commitment.
In shit. I don't know if you remember him. He always would come by and buy beers and stuff like that. Harmless dude, but he smelled of shit, okay? And the flies would be all up in his ass.
Was his nickname Stinky Britches?
Dead ass.
Flies in his ass?
Yes.
Sam, wait, why were you looking?
Can we just take a moment?
He used to hang outside.
Why is nobody caring about their hygiene? Because I'm telling you, I've had 2 people come into the dispensary in the past
Were they
week.
homeless?
And no. This is like, what the fuck is going on?
Regular ass.
One dude
Niggas
just
ain't
walked in,
deodorant no more. That's
and he
the problem.
was like,
it's expensive.
But we're going past stink. We're going past stink and stench here. We're going to people just coming in, peeing in their pants.
Oh shit.
Peeing in their pants, just peeing in their pants while they're ordering weed. Yeah, you know, I did just pee in my pants. I'm like,
wait, as they're in line, they're talking on the floor.
Just literally piss.
A woman?
No, this was a dude. Another guy had took a shit out while he was waiting in line and just moving along the bench with his shit, I'm smearing the shit. So I just want to know. Yes.
So you don't think they were homeless?
No, they were
sure?
not. No, they were not homeless. This one guy was like, I just got off of work.
I had to shit in my hand.
It was so weird how he was talking to me, carrying on the conversation, talking about the weed he's gonna get, how he wants to feel, and then being like, oh yeah, I'm peeing. And I'm like,
oh God, please tell me how old were they?
He's serious.
No, this dude had to be 28, 29. I don't know.
All right, yeah, you told
mental?
I don't know, girl. I know it's fucking
Sam. He's a fucking rocket scientist. I don't have time to think about holding my bladder. I just let it go.
Tell me
I can let the fucking ideas flow.
He's joking I'm thinking he's joking until he backs up and there's literally a whole piss in his khakis. A whole fucking piss stain. So I'm like,
so he's a fucking nut.
You really did pee. So we're pooping, peeing, and then you telling me about this homeless guy.
So I'll tell you, but doesn't that make more sense than some nigga that just got off of work and said, I got to take a shit? Like right here, now. Like,
no, actually, because sometimes you ain't never had it just hit.
Everybody just shitting and pooping. Why are we just shitting and pooping and peeing on ourselves?
I got another. So why I talked about that guy, Tommy, homeless white guy, he was a customer all the time at the corner store, all the time. He would buy beers. Weirdly enough, he would buy, you know what's funny?
And Curly should have said no.
No, I'm gonna tell you a story actually. So he would always buy scratch offs and beer, and weirdly enough, he would always win maybe $1, $2 to go get more beer. Weirdly enough, he was weirdly lucky in that way. So one day, how I know Brittany, again, I think I've told you, I know my best friend is her son's father. So Cordell, I would always go over there, hang out with them. One day, Tommy walks in. Cordell says, man, you got to get out, man. You need to start taking a shower, man. Curly comes in right behind Tommy. He's like, yo, what the fuck is you doing? He's a customer. They were arguing about this Tommy dude being there. And I can't front, Curly's right. He is a customer there. He spends money all day, every day there, no matter what he does with his life.
Right, look.
No matter what he does with his life.
See, I got to be honest. Who gives a fuck if you're a customer? It don't matter. There's plenty of places that says no entry without shoes and shirts. So you are allowed to have fucking rules at your business. I'm sorry.
Actually,
so that means taking a stinky, smelly. I don't give a fuck.
Thank you. Like, you coming in nasty and shit. Like, there's nothing wrong. There's another guy that comes into the dispensary drooling all over the fucking place. Drooling.
Maybe these are mentally sick people.
So I know, and no one wants to hand this nigga a fucking paper towel. No, I will. Anytime he comes up to me, I'm like, all right, Tori. I go, no. Grab some paper towels, hand them over to him.
Why is he drooling? What's up with his mouth?
I don't know why he's drooling, but the point of the matter is he ain't gonna be drooling out my fucking counter in front of me. He's just drooling.
Wait,
okay.
But it's
even
like
if you can't help it. It's going.
So maybe there's
no.
You got
you know what? He looks at me every time and he's like, "Thank you." You're welcome.
Yeah,
you know
he can't help it.
Thank you. He can't help it.
Okay,
so I'm gonna give you
what's
this to
the
make it
difference
better.
between
so
Tommy's shitty ass and Drool Man?
Curly should have been like, "Yo, you coming in here every day? Like, just please clean up after yourself. We can't have.
We gotta take a break." And we're back.
I just want to say, I agree with what you guys said. Nobody wants to deal with that shit. Like, I remember.
I agree.
I remember when I used to take the bus to Schenectady. There was this one fucking guy who smelled so bad. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
he
my God.
used to walk through the mall.
Yes.
Crazy dude.
Fucking, he dressed like a 70s pimp all the time, but he smelled like stale urine.
Yes, bad.
Oh, no, Brittany wouldn't know. These are poor people problems.
Yeah,
she was in this unit.
But I'm saying he would also walk through the mall.
Yeah,
he had no teeth, hair back here.
No, Brittany. He would clear a bus.
I remember one time.
He would clear a bus.
I was going to Schenectady and I was sitting next this white girl. And he was about to sit next to her. And she said, "Get the fuck away from me right the fuck now." I said, "That's right, girl.
That's right. What we need to start doing again."
So while I understand all that, I don't want to be around that shit either. But my point in that argument between Curly and Cordell, my friends, is that I felt like Cordell embarrassed this dude because when he walked up, he knows he's shitty. He said, okay, what I mean is when he came out to get the beer, that's when Cordell was like, "Yo, you need to start taking a shower before you come in here, blah, blah." When I looked at that guy's face, he looked like he wanted to burst out in tears. I felt so fucking bad. Clearly he is not well in any way, shape, or form. And he's knows that, and he's disgusted and embarrassed by himself, but his addiction is so bad as well. So when I seen his face, and I was like, all right, Cordell, like, maybe you shouting this shit out through the whole fucking store. I was like, come on, Cordell, like, come on.
He's not saying shit that people don't already say and already know. Here's my thing. Okay,
so then that's when Curly comes in and is like, "Yo, this man spends money here daily," which is true. He is a customer, and you want to teach your customers respect so they can come back. But I get all sides, but you gotta when you're in the business, right, Brittany? You just said it. Yeah, but you said it. This is your job, right?
Yes,
this is part of your job.
Is it?
It is.
Why
it really
I gotta be?
You work with the public.
Do I have
you
to
work
be?
with the
why
public.
Does my nose and me have to be subjected to your nastiness?
You work with the public.
It's not right.
Girl,
it's not fair.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Come out of your fucking house, stinky and smelly and fucking just don't care. If you don't care, order that shit to your house. Order fucking DoorDash. We have delivery. Like, if you want to be nasty like that, nigga. If you want to be
those fees are nuts.
It's those fees. Fucking it's those fees. It really is. Ours actually isn't bad. Fucking $10. Like, come on. Just stay your ass.
Wait, no. Does that include tips?
I just about to say that because DoorDash
doesn't include no motherfucking tip. It's a $10 delivery free to go between fucking has to be over $100.
Okay.
$10 and a 25-mile radius. So we go pretty.
But you gotta think about
25-mile radius.
25 miles. So we go pretty far.
And wait, hold on. And remember, DoorDash has 3 other fees.
I just want to say,
Sam, that's different.
I did a delivery last year.
If I live 25 miles away,
all the way past in deep Del Mar, and this nigga didn't give me no tip. Now I feel.
Okay, no, that's disrespectful.
I feel that's what I'm saying.
That's disrespectful.
So we're delivering, we're driving out to you guys. You're gonna spend over $100 on weed. You fucking are gonna like $10 on is should be fucking nothing.
Tip
you give like
good.
a little tip. That should be good. Like, you know what I mean?
That reminds me.
Would you have been happy with $10?
I would have been happy with $10.
I think a $10 tip percent like that is good.
A lady that reminds me of this video I seen. This lady, she was a DoorDash driver, and I think she drove 45 minutes. Mind you, if I'm not mistaken, you can choose if you want to drive these distances, as far as I know. So she could have easily said no to this 45-minute whatever. She gets there, he tipped her $8. She's like, you only tipped me $8. Took that food and went back.
Yo,
I was like, I mean, $8 is
good.
All I know is I don't fuck with y'all DoorDashers.
Y'all don't be.
I don't give a shit because I already had it with one of y'all.
I always will just give the tip that DoorDash recommends. You know,
right? Me too.
It flips and it says they suggest this amount.
Me too.
I go with that. I don't change it.
Yeah, me too. Like, whatever little suggestion. All right, go take it.
I'll take it too.
But nah, the hygiene shit is a real issue.
No, it's a problem.
It's a fucking problem.
I've noticed.
I feel like it's an extra problem.
Coming into summer, I just don't understand. And then we've had the conversations of how you tell your friends that they smell bad.
I still haven't really got there.
If I ever smell, I'm on. They're like, we've never smelled it. I'm like, if I ever smell, again, if I ever do, I want to know.
Listen. Again,
we've had this conversation.
Okay, why I talked about Tommy the store thing, I want to wrap that up, is because when he, when someone called an ambulance for him because he was really, really drunk on the floor, sleeping, they didn't know what was wrong. He went to the hospital. The nurses cleaned him up, bathed him. Remember, he has shit. They cut his hair. Yeah. He was admitted for like a week and came right back out and did the same shit. He looked like a new man when they cleaned him up and he came back out on the streets. It was crazy. So that's why I said that, because we were talking about homeless people living somewhere. But back to hygiene. Yes, I've noticed more and more this summer that deodorant is not in people's grocery list.
Look, I get it, y'all. It's expensive as fuck.
It's
not
real
even
bad.
just that.
But you gotta have to sacrifice something to make sure your ass don't be stinking.
I don't smell fully the same. I
don't either.
Because my coworker be like, "You really don't smell bad," and I really, I have to leave the room but come back, and it's when I come back is when it hits me full force. Where I'm like, "Oh shit!"
I think COVID injured my shit too, because they'd be like, "You don't smell that?" I'm like,
COVID like really fucked up my nose.
I'd be paranoid. Like, what? Wouldn't be like, you smell. I'd be like, what?
I don't have smell right now.
But
honestly,
listen,
we can't just live with COVID. Maybe it just changes because we're getting older.
Real fast.
You know what? My coworker tried to pull that shit on me too. Talk about you're just getting older. Fuck you.
I mean, it could be. We are getting older,
but Brittany, we're getting older.
All our senses, though.
I get older, and that's gonna your smell.
Brittany,
shut the fuck up.
At some point, you ain't gonna be able to see that far. At some point, your reflexes.
37 years old. Can we stop, please, acting like I'm on the verge of fucking like
80?
You know what I mean? Talk about you're getting older, your smell's going. Nigga, I am 37 years old.
Brittany, that's we're up. I'm turning 38. What are you talking about?
Is it because we're getting close to 40?
It doesn't mean we're gonna lose smell, sight, fucking
touch.
Can we fucking take a minute here?
Real fast. So,
and I hate this. It's like you're making people feel scared to get older.
Wait, that's your fault.
You know what I mean?
That's your no.
Can
you give me a second, please? I'm not letting Brittany pull this. Oh, it's so crazy because people are just so scared to get shot. The fuck up about this horse shit. It is so fucking dope to get older. You got to think about it.
It's a blessing.
You get to.
Well, then stop talking shit.
I'm not talking shit. I think it's
my nose
awesome.
Is going because
I think it's awesome because I can't wait for my nose follicles to go, so I don't have to smell you stinky bastards. I don't give a fuck. look, I'm the one on here saying I can't wait to get older so I can shit my britches and just no one and not give a fuck.
But you want to talk about Tommy shit himself? You can't.
Adult diaper, baby.
Now you want to shit yourself?
That's respectful. I'm wearing adult diaper.
That is respectful.
That's respectful.
No, I can respect that. If you want to come in here and piss and pee and poop all over the fucking place, but you got your diaper on.
You got your
diaper on.
Who didn't have the diaper on? But if it's a diaper, it's okay.
Game changer.
You
Game changer.
That shows me you trying.
Yeah.
If you're gonna shit in your pants,
that's a little class, Sam.
That's a problem.
That's a little bit of class.
That's a
A
problem.
little bit of class.
That's a tad bit of class.
I hope to God I never lose my ability to use the bathroom by myself. Okay, I don't want to shit or piss myself.
Well, Sam, that you did. So hold on. So do you remember last week?
Just said
Hold on. Indeed,
issue.
Hold on. Last week. Hold on.
All I'm saying, I just said, just take care of it. I don't want to smell it.
Brittany,
just put it.
Check this shit out. Do you remember what she said last week?
You still can't smell that shit.
Brittany.
No, it's not. The diaper's gonna conceal a little bit.
Do you remember what she said last week? She's like, I just want to get fat as big as a fucking
Yes, I do.
I just want to stuff my face.
I do.
Hold on. She said that.
I said that
So,
shit.
but Brittany, she's over here saying, I don't ever want to get to the point where I lose my faculties.
What does me being a fat ass have to do with my fucking bowel movements,
because
nigga?
as you get older, you're definitely
But
gonna
they
need
still
help.
have bowels. They still have bowel movements.
Yeah, but the
gonna need
niggas coming
help.
in, swiping their ass. Fucking,
We're gonna get our ass wiped.
You're gonna have producer. You're gonna have producer Bay up under there cleaning your undercarriage.
Wait, what?
You're gonna have producer Bay under there cleaning the undercarriage for you.
Absolutely, he fucking better. I'll be all up in his ass if I had to do it. Shit.
Nah, I'm gonna hire somebody. That's
I'm gonna put my gloves on. I'm gonna put the gloves that go up to the elbows just in case. Shoot, come on, babe. Come on.
Wait, like you're about to inseminate a cow?
I'd be like, come on, honey, let's go. Let's get you on the party.
That's exactly why we got insurance.
All right, listen, that's till that do his part right there.
Oh my lord!
Your sickness and health.
The things that we do.
wiping?
Yes, I would. If he's sick, I would. Yes.
But I didn't say if he was sick.
That's why you gonna be, bitch.
I didn't say if he was sick.
tell you what you are. That's why you.
I mean, you over here adding sickness to the shit. I said
because that's when it really. That's when the shit hits the fan. That's when you really know someone's down for you. Literally. That's when you know someone's really down for you. When you're sick, when you're moneyless, like whatever the case may be.
That's
when you know somebody really fuck with you.
I'm talking about a willingness. I'm talking about a willingness to let yourself go.
No, that's no.
Yeah. That's what he's talking about.
That's what I was talking about. I don't know what you were talking about.
Like
first of all, did producer Ray just say if I gain one more pound, it says out of here for you, fatty? Like, you know, like come on. Clearly he ain't gonna be around if bitch get fatter.
No,
just saying. But I'm saying if I can maintain where I'm at now, go
just blame it on a thyroid, you're good. Is that fucked up? Wait, is that fucked up to say?
So it was wrong for me to say I would hire somebody.
I didn't say there was something wrong with that.
I'm still supporting him through his needs.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow, there's a lot of shit puns going right now.
These are conversations you gotta have when you're young to be like, yo,
exactly. So if you meet a man, and God forbid he gets into a motorcycle accident, and you have to wipe
true, because I was gonna say I could might not even get older. I could have an accident. Something could happen to me.
Never know.
God forbid. And then what? I'm married, and now you have a disabled partner.
Right.
And then what?
Are you gonna, Brittany said, "Bye." She said, "I'm out of here." I was just waiting for the day. I was just waiting for the day.
Hold on, check this out. She said,
"I'll put you in your." She said, "This would be."
I got a joke.
She gonna put him in his bed. She gonna have that suitcase by the door and said, "I did what I could," and leave.
Hold on. She said those vows only said through sickness and in health. He is not sick and he is healthy enough to get his own self around. I do not need this.
I do not need this. I'm done.
Check his temperature. He's fine.
He's out. He's out. Well, my suitcases are at the door, so
you know that's fucked up. You know that's fucked up.
Come on. You don't know them fucking fake disableds?
He ain't gonna be fake disabled.
I'm just saying. All right. Because we were talking about something, and I said something, and y'all said I was fucked up for this, and I don't believe so, because I told y'all I don't treat disabled people like super special. Like I treat them exactly like equals.
I don't think they want to be treated. They want to be treated normally.
Exactly.
They're not super special.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I do. So I'm sorry. Like,
no, you treat them below, nigga. You said
no.
You said you back bunch them. Like you said that
Sam,
you running ahead.
No. So Sam, let's say we're both.
You treat them really wrong.
You didn't let me finish the story. So let's say we're both going. Sam, let's say we're both going for the self checkout, right?
You're gonna race them there?
Yes. I want to get to that shit first. There's one left. I got shit to do too.
Excuse me, Wheels. I got places
I'm not gonna be like, hey, yo, no, you could go. Nope, I got it. Hey, thanks, bud. I got you. I don't treat this. No.
Okay, I remember when I worked at Soma.
Honestly, I never had an issue. One gave me an attitude one time. I told him to go fuck himself.
Do they make you feel uncomfortable?
No. Never.
They don't make me feel uncomfortable. They don't make me feel uncomfortable.
If they're like,
what?
Wait, whoa.
I'm gonna bring up the COVID.
Wow.
Is that what you're about to bring up? What you about to bring up? What? What you about to bring up?
Nothing. I don't know anything.
They really don't make me feel. Why do you think they make me feel uncomfortable? They don't make me feel uncomfortable. Old people sometimes make me feel uncomfortable.
Okay.
Older people do. Like
why though?
I don't know what it is. Like if I knew, I'd be able to tell you guys.
No, I ain't gonna front. I had a friend who said that they feel uncomfortable around special needs people.
Yes, okay. I have a girl, a coworker. I love her. We worked at Soma, which was a bra store, so it's a very intimate space.
Yeah.
You gotta size them. So
how many titties you felt in your time there?
Titties? They get the fuck?
Then how the hell do you measure?
You measure over the bra or shirt.
Then what the fuck is the point? All right.
Anyway,
that's a dumb job.
You fucking creep. Listen, so the lady wheels in. She's in a wheelchair.
Disclaimer.
And she's also sounds like she's
lady wheels in.
I'm sorry, she wheels in. She's also mentally incapable, and she also has that she sounds like that. So my coworker was like, no, she's having a panic attack. And she's like, you take her. I said, huh? I can't do it. I can't. I said, okay. I said, go in the back. I'll do it. I had the lady. I was fine with her. I had the lady. And she's like, come here. And I'm in the back. She's like, look at my hands.
What the fuck?
Her hands were sweating. She was having a full panic attack. They make her feel.
Why?
She felt terrible, but it made her uncomfortable.
No, stop. I'm not like that.
It was pretty bad. Like. Yeah, I felt bad. I mean, I had one instance like that. I don't know if y'all know. We all been to the mall a million times. There's this one dude. He looks like he has like cerebral palsy or something, and he's in the electric wheelchair. He's always got like one of those like icy things, and his tongue hanging out.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. One day he comes into Soma.
Why are we doing this?
And he can't speak.
So she just came from church. She's trying so hard not to go to hell.
Listen, we can't. He comes into Soma. He can't speak. So he was like. All this shit, right? And I was like having like anxiety that day, so he's talking to me, and I had a full-blown panic attack. My back was wet as fuck from all the sweat, and he was kind of like circling around me in his electric wheelchair. I'm not even fucking kidding. I'm not even kidding. I'm sorry. Like I was, and my manager at the time was crying. She was at the register laughing her fucking ass off. I was so upset.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
No, she fucked
See,
up.
wait, see. I'm sorry.
Y'all
have no clue to tell me
We're all
nothing.
fucked up. Like
I don't think I'm fucked up.
Steve, you backbud.
You just
race.
said you will race.
You said you race disabled people. You said you don't let them cross. You're like what?
I'm not. If we get there at the same time, I'm not letting you go in front of me.
Steve, remember the time you said the lady in the wheelchair, you fucking beat her to the elevator so you can get on the elevator? She needed help to find the elevator. You didn't even help her ass in the mall. You forgot about that?
I did that.
Yes, nigga. You told us you did that.
Crazy. If you admitted to that, that's crazy.
I have no idea if I really said
matter
that.
of fact, I'm lying. There was a disabled woman or old lady that needed help up the escalator, and she was wobbling. You ain't fucking help her.
Oh, no, I did help. I told you I helped her. You told me I didn't.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Ass.
Okay.
Nice try. Of course I helped her.
Did you really?
Yes, because hold on. I know the exact story because it was the fucking escalator, and she goes, "Steven, how the fuck?"
She knew you?
No, I was saying this was Sam saying. She's like, "Steven, why didn't she just go up herself?" I said, "Sam, it's an old lady having trouble walking. You're asking her to step on a fucking escalator."
I didn't say that, but
Yes, you did. Yo, Sam is.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you.
No, I said, did I?
Oh my god, I gotta find it.
Matter of fact, I did because you were trying to make a point that you help old people.
I
and
do.
I was like, well, she didn't really need help. She's got to step her one foot in front of the other on the escalator.
So she can fall.
You helped her.
I helped her up. She was on my arm. She was on here. She was on my arm. I'm a very helpful person, you fucking heathens. Oh my god. But y'all need to hold that thought, cuz we gotta take a break. And we're back.
But you know what the hell with us. What are you talking about? We're all going out. Yeah, listen, this is a really offensive episode.
I don't think so.
This is real life shit.
This is real shit. I'm sorry.
This is real life shit.
Right?
This is real fucking shit. Like what? I'm not gonna sit here and act like people don't be getting upset at motherfuckers when they're too slow getting across the fucking crosswalk and you're driving. You so badly want to honk that fucking horn. And again, since I wasn't able to walk to work, I 100% hate fucking driving. I was miserable this week. Because I didn't get a chance to walk to, because I had to drive.
Oh, because it was hot as hell.
Damn.
It was way too hot to be walking.
Well, it's just that. Also, I had to work 4 a.m. every day. So, like this week, I have to do the same. So
I'm a new driver, and I try to drive at least when producer they let me use his car. His car is his baby. So
Yeah.
Every time I'm in that shit, come on, babe. So I can't drive it as much as I like. But being a new driver, I totally understand the jaywalking thing because I'd be like, come on, don't you do it? That's what they don't you do it? They always jet out, they always jump out, and the kids nobody. That's what I'm saying. Across the street anymore. These niggas,
sometimes when I hear somebody get clipped, I go, did he deserve? He might have. I might side with the car on this one.
Oof, I got
and mind you,
I would be horrified.
I'm sorry, I got hit by a car once.
Hit someone with a car.
My fucking friend hit me with his car.
Somebody with a car, and then what?
Full circle moment.
We're gonna feel fucked up.
No, that's terrifying.
Horrible. What the hell?
I mean, that's a horrifying.
That's horrifying.
All right, well then tell them motherfuckers who be speeding for no reason.
Why we over here?
Oh my god,
talking shit.
Leadfoot.
Me? I do not speed.
Oh my god, yes you do, Britt.
Fucking sinner.
I feel like there's times when I need to and it needs to happen, but other times I pretty much, the only thing I really do while I'm driving when I shouldn't be driving is sometimes I be texting. Sometimes,
right.
Not all the time. Sometimes
Don't
I be
wear
texting.
A seatbelt.
Nah. Sometimes. I mean, my car be beeping, so I gotta put it on.
No, her old car stopped beeping because she used to never wear a seatbelt, so it was fine. But now this new one's put it on, put it on,
yeah,
put it on.
So relentless. So now it's whatever.
Yeah, how dare them fucking try to save your life. Oh yeah.
It's just it be coming so close to my neck, and I feel like I'm getting choked, and I don't like it. So I like to get choked in bed, but I don't want to be choked in daily activities, and I'm driving. I don't like things too close to my neck.
I got a solution. We just got to get you a foam pillow cover for your seat. That way it feels like a bed. So now when the thing's next to your throat, you ooh, I'm kind of fucking snug.
This feels like,
all right. As soon as you wiggle your ass and you're like, oh wait, okay. And then you're nice and comfy, and now you're enjoying your drive. Try it.
I just tuck it under, and I still don't think that's the right way to be wearing a seatbelt.
No, girl, that's it worse. Actually, I think it makes you fling forward.
Fuck.
Yep. And then your face goes right into that steering wheel.
No.
Ooh, you could break your whole face.
Yeah.
not just your nose.
And then there goes your modeling career.
I did not know, though. I should have known that the pressure from the airbag. I know, right?
Yo,
I should have known the pressure from the airbag is so
breaks
hot.
Everything, right?
Well, oh yeah, it'll definitely break your face, but it's so hot it burns through your clothes.
Yeah, I got a rash from it when I got whiplash from the car accident. I fucking hit my face on the airbag. It went fucking like. There's like a imprint like right here on my face, busted my whole shit up.
Yeah,
and
sometimes it feels like that would fuck you up more than the actual accident.
Yeah, but honestly, nah, because if it was anything else, I would have been fucking out of there.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, we had. Oh yeah, it happened right in front of Taco Bell, right on Central Ave.
Yeah.
Were you drunk?
No, I wasn't driving.
Oh, someone hit you.
No, it was my friend's fault. He tried to go through a yellow light. There was a fucking 18-wheeler on the side of us. There was no way he could have seen anybody turning in.
Yeah.
So they were turning in to Taco Bell, and I loved Taco Bell at the time. So fucking irony.
Your favorite.
And we also had our friend. Our friend was in the back seat. So, bam, fucking hit the car. Oof. I'm the only one that got hurt.
Really?
Everyone else was fine. Yeah.
And you're in a passenger seat.
Yeah. Wow. Seatbelt, all that shit, and luckily the other car was fine and shit like that. But
car accidents were so scary.
Thank God for Taco Bell because they hooked the brother up with all the ice I wanted, so the ambulance came.
They took care of you.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they were very nice.
Gotta get the swelling.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta get the swelling down. Shit, I even got some Taco Bell to go.
Yeah, I thought. Okay.
All right, Steve, you wanted to talk about modeling, I guess?
Well, it was brought to my attention by my fellow co-host that I have been offered an opportunity to expand my horizons in this big world. So I, if it's okay, would happily accept this opportunity. I will happily do a two-step.
Really
guys. So, we've talked about curvention in the past, and curvention is something that me and Sam were a part of in 2020 and
it was
2019. And it was really, the movement really is just for curvy young women to embrace their curves and to feel sexy and confident. And it's basically a modeling show, and it has some segments of poetry and dance, and really it has like all parts into it. It becomes like this huge show. But me and Sam were in it, and it was quite the experience. It was definitely my first time modeling or anything like that.
I never done anything like that.
Never thought I was a model. Never wanted to be a model. I actually went there to do makeup, but ended up being coerced into auditioning and going through the whole process, which I don't regret. I feel like it brought me some long-lasting friendships. It brought me, at the time, I just had a baby, so the confidence that it brought me, that's about it, because honestly,
exactly. Because I see the wheels turning in their head. Like, what else? Like,
because I was so nervous.
I might have to retract my previous statement.
I feel like if you guys watch the show, I literally did terrible. I did awful. I did awful. I feel like I was awful.
Well,
I was scared.
I have a couple of opinions on that. I feel like the styling for Brittany and I and a couple other girls was not it. I feel like, I love the movement, what it represents. I love all the women that did it. Everything was dope, but there was a lot of favoritism there, and it felt almost like high school, in my opinion. I didn't have the best experience. I felt like the styling for some people was better than others because they were cooler and things like that. I'm glad I did it because, again, I linked back up with Brittany. I only knew Brittany through, her son's father, and she was hating on me. And then she didn't like me.
I didn't really care for her.
She didn't like me. And you didn't even talk to me.
I didn't really care for her, but
you didn't even fucking talk. She didn't even say 2 words to me not to like me. I think I don't
think you really thought that, because when we were together again, I was like, oh, and I just kind of like picked up.
Son, no one likes Sam when they first meet her.
That's not true. I've never heard that before.
I don't know. Is everybody just every time it was like, you didn't like me, you didn't like me, you didn't like me.
Woohoo, just you and Brittany.
Yeah, but you deserve it.
But Brittany didn't like me because I think she assumed I might have dated her son's father. And I don't like round niggas. So no. That's my dog, but no. And it was him mostly making her feel insecure because he did. Mm-hmm. I didn't know he was with Brittany, but when I used to hang out there, he had all types of different chicks in there, which is wild. I didn't know Brittany at all. And then I met her that one time and she was like, hey. I was like, okay. Then he goes back to convention. That's why that's my bitch now. That's my dog. But after that, after, her and her son's father broke up, I would see Brittany all the time in Macy's and stuff like that. And we would always kick it for a little second. I would say, hey, how you doing? And then I seen her again at the auditions for convention. That's when we kind of linked. We realized like we got a lot in common and stuff like that. We're really cool. So it was nice to have that.
So would you say it's the hair glue that keeps you together? That was fucking dope. That was a great fucking joke. That was awesome. You can both kiss my ass. Continue. I'm sorry.
Oh, Lord.
I said disclaimer earlier.
I don't even do gluing, nigga.
That's why it's a joke, Sam. That's why it's the fucking joke.
I don't even wear weaves.
That's why it was a joke.
Big. It was bad.
It was quite awful.
Anyway, so to be able to kind of,
someone's gonna find that funny.
Or have me and Brittany's friendship flourish like it did during this. It was great. And then I met Veronica, who's been one of my best friends also. Brittany met her as well. And we became like this trio. And then, I did meet a whole bunch of other great women there too. A whole bunch of other great women.
It was a great experience.
But again,
for both of us,
I didn't have the best experience.
For both of us. But anyways, I've gotten called back to take more of a leadership role and be in charge of like the glam. So styling, helping with like the makeup, the hair looks for like the show, and basically getting like a little team together. So for me, I feel like this time taking that approach and doing styling, and I feel like it was made for something. That role was like made for me because I enjoyed the movement. I enjoyed the sisterhood bond that I got from a lot of you guys. It just so happened that you
playing adult dress up.
I do.
Come here, you motherfucker, and let me.
That's what I do with cosplay. Yeah, absolutely. I love it. It's amazing.
Look, I'm mad at it.
So I feel like meeting the models, being like, okay, we're doing this type of theme, this type of look. Like we should all be in this type of look.
I like that you're in a leadership. I like that you're in a leadership role because Brittany. I think personally, Brittany's great at styling herself. So I imagine she'd be great at styling others. She has given like a few of our friends her old clothes and they look great in it, and they have, she helps. You have a really good eye for styling. I think that is definitely perfect for you. That's why I said, I won't be in the show because I know, but I definitely, of course, I would definitely support anything you do. I will buy a ticket
if I decide to do it.
And Steve, oh my God, if you did it, that would be even and like Steve, double the support.
Then I mean, so all right,
a guys segment, and
so this is gonna be great. So I get to go up against a bunch of 6-pack motherfuckers and Magic Mikes.
It's not like
this is gonna be awesome.
So me and Brittany did a show outside.
They're gonna be doing fucking splits and kicks and shit. And I'm like, hey, ladies,
Steve, I don't know what you think this is.
Mr. fucking Average is here, baby.
This is Albany, New York.
I can't wait.
I just want you to remember where you at. Ain't nothing like that. Me and Brittany did a co-ed show once, and
I know I was there.
Oof, yeah. You seen the men there?
I mean, wasn't really looking at the guys.
Yeah, it was bad.
But I mean, fair enough. Honestly, I just said I'd do it because but Sam's got to do the whole videographer shit so we can get behind the scenes shit.
It wasn't really that great.
The MinorityPlus1 and Convention.
Being part of the leadership team this year, maybe I could make sure that it is great. Maybe we could really find decent male models in the Albany area.
So you think I'm handsome?
So happy about that first, like,
oh wait,
she said I'm looking for the hoe. Where they at?
All right.
Where they at? Hey. Where they at? Where they at?
I said, leave me in charge.
She said, they said, so we're gonna have co-ed. She said, that will be my my job.
Leave me in charge of finding the talent to wrangle up here and see what we got. The finest Albany has to offer.
She's gonna dig in those dishes.
We gotta dig deep.
Sam,
dig deep.
We
gotta dig deep. Because look, guys, we had that kid from The Bachelor come from Albany. He was somewhere in the mist, in all the garbage and junk. We just gotta swim through.
Okay. Can I just say something real quick?
To really find the quality.
Are you using me as a wingman?
Possibly. Come on, that's the friendship thing you gotta do. That's part of being a friend.
Yes.
Sam, no. I know what she's doing.
What?
I know what she's doing.
What?
Okay. All right. Remember, I'm gonna want my payback.
Steve, well, think of it this way, Steve. You might meet some women you like.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking for him.
Yeah, you might meet some women.
Come be a part of something great. There's gonna be
honestly, it sounds like a cool experience.
Mostly a female show.
I will give it a go. I will do
if they're talking about doing this Serious Guy segment,
I think I am a handsome man. I'm still peak.
No, Steve, you got those modeling pictures. Steve does. I don't know if you ever watch Zoolander. He does a really good blue still. He does that.
No, I do not do. No, all right.
Yeah, he does.
No, that's what light skinned people do, and I do not do that.
And you got some light skinned pictures. Remember the pictures you took? When Mike first started doing photography?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
He looked over his shoulder, nigga.
It was
he looked over his shoulder. He looked to the side.
That was when I was with.
He was looking like a bad bitch.
That's not true.
I'm saying the pictures were nice.
We're both gonna need some modeling, posing lessons because.
But they got. Remember,
that's cool.
I'm not a poser either.
I'm not a good poser either.
I'm not
I feel like every picture
somebody has to tell me how to pose.
Every picture I have 14 nets, and I don't know where they came from.
I'll tell you though, but if you think I'm not gonna throw a little Steve in there, I don't know who you think you're talking to.
That's what makes it great, Steve. You gotta throw some Steve in there.
I'm gonna be like, come on, ladies, fucking soak it in, bitches.
This is convention. This is curvy, thick women. Some gonna be big.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you getting jiggy with it?
What you mean?
You know what I mean. You gonna pick some.
Oh, here he goes. What? First of all,
no, actually, Brittany, hold on.
It'll probably be all different types of women.
One of their old shows years ago, really, really early shows, they had niggas on leashes.
I saw.
And all fours. You ready? Yeah. You ready, Steve?
That is not happening.
I don't think that's going to be in the creed.
That is not happening.
Isn't that wild, though? Who signed up for that shit? But, yeah, I guess I'll be on all fours.
Yeah.
With a dog leash on.
No.
Damn, they were doing it. Honestly, I mean, you were doing it. You were doing all that back then. Like that
Steve,
was.
You trying to be on? You wouldn't be on all fours with a dog leash for a show.
No.
A real poppin' show, like some fucking Fashion Week shit.
No.
Damn. See, you're not innovative, nigga. You ain't taking it.
I'm sorry. What you call innovative, I call exploitation. So.
Really? That's how you feel?
Yeah, I think that's fucking absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's only done for one fucking reason, and it has nothing to do with. It's fraudulent. It's fake control that you want to believe that you think you have. That's why I would say no, because of just why. There's no creative anything to it.
Yeah, it's just for shock value.
It's just for look at this. Yeah. Oh my gosh, she's got a guy on a fucking leash.
Personally, that's people's. I'd rather keep that kink at home. Like Brittany, did you say you knew somebody who was like dog walking a bitch through Albany?
And
through Albany.
Yeah, I remember that shit. And I thought that shit was corny.
And I remember this guy I went to school with who was like the coolest, sweetest, like almost like, I hate to say it, like no bitches wanted him. He wasn't it, but like he was cool. I talked to everybody in high school. Thought he was cool. He started doing some bouncing work through, security through the bars and stuff. Met these two chicks. He was out on the streets with dog leashes on these two girls. I never would have thought in a million years that he'd be into that. And he had to make a post on Facebook like, everything is consensual. This is like our jam. This is what they like to do. And I'm just like, it's so degrading on both ends, even for the men and the women. I think at home...
Maybe at home in the bedroom.
I don't think anything's wrong with that.
I'm down for all that cool shit.
I love all that shit.
I'm very much a freak
in the bedroom. But my whole thing
freak in the sheets. A lady in the streets, a freak in the sheets. That's how I like to carry myself.
I'm happy you brought that up, Sam. Did you? Because it came across while I was just scrolling through shit, and I don't know how popular of an opinion this is, but they're trying to compare what Sexy Red says in her lyrics to Jhené Aiko, and
night and day.
whoever fucking believes that, you are an absolute tard.
I'm just letting you know that.
I think the problem is people are too busy looking at their appearances. You got Sexy Red.
No.
Janae.
I knew that was going to be brought up.
Well, I'll say this spiritual. Janae's is, skinny, spiritual, very beautiful, very sensual. Almost like she reminds me of like a fairy. Like very like ethereal in a sense. And then you got Sexy Red, who's a ratchet black girl.
My whole thing,
but they are talking about the same thing.
No, exactly.
One sings it, one raps it.
You said one key fucking word. Sensual. It's not what you say, it's how the fuck you say it. So yes, do they both make ass eating music? Absolutely. Do they both make freaky kind of music?
Yes.
Absolutely. But with all due respect, and this has nothing to do with looks, skin color, or nothing. Nobody really wants to get down with a chick who all she fucking listens to is to shit that is just straight up ratchet. The lady in the street freak in the sheet analogy you gave, that's what that is. It's like, be that shit, but be more like, be subtle. Like men we would like to use our imagination sometimes. Like, ooh, like, yo, I was getting off on like old 90s R&B fucking songs, like, ooh, like Softest Place on Earth by Expose, or it's either Expose or Escape. I think it's Escape. Yeah. And I was like, I'm thinking she's talking about her pussy.
Probably.
I swear to God.
Well, I think that conversation lost itself because, like I said, I think people are too fixated on their appearances, looking two totally different women, but they do talk about the same thing.
Yeah, that's fine, but it's just how you say it.
You said it.
It's just how you do it. It's just how you do it.
Sexy does it more rough and rugged and ratchet, and Janae does it sensually.
Yes, one gets you a husband, the other gets you,
don't do that because do that because there is men will kick down doors, fucking prison doors and bar cells to get to Sexy Red now. Like,
you just said it, prison doors and all that other shit.
What I'm saying is those men that will swim through the Atlantic that aren't prisoners or whatever
you just said
to get to Sexy Red.
Swim through the Atlantic. What are you talking about? You're talking about
I'm saying it's not.
You like my joke? Come on, Sam. You had to admit I was quick.
I'm just saying.
I know. I had to make it funny though. Hold that thought, cause we gotta take a break. And we're back. I gotta just tell you, I'm disappointed.
Can we
had a tornado warning.
Why you're disappointed for a second?
Yeah. Go ahead. It looks like you have something to say to me.
No, I just wanted to ask you guys' opinion on this Chris Brown shit and how he's taking photos with his fans and he's losing.
He's making
people are losing
relationships,
fiancés and relationships and boyfriends. Do we think it's okay to just be like,
it's not his fault? He's not married or in a relationship with anybody.
He has no commitment to anybody.
The issue is the people who don't have boundaries within their relationships. They deserve whatever they get. I would never in a million years be like, Chris Brown, pick me up, and I'm in a relationship with Producer Bae. That's a boundary I wouldn't cross.
So that's what I want to know. So you wouldn't take any.
If I was single, pick my ass up, please. Actually, grab my ass, grab my titties. Like I would listen. If I was single, grab my titties, Chris. Grab them for the picture. Squeeze them.
I'm not lying. She would do that.
Squeeze my ass too.
I guarantee she fucking do it.
Yeah, but if I'm in a relationship, I would never violate like that. That's crazy. I would never violate.
So you think the picture specifically that's been going around is the white girl that's like holding up. He's picking her up, just holding him like this, and she's just
holding
smiling.
her ass.
Yeah.
And she was supposedly engaged, and the fiance called it off because this picture has gone so viral online.
I mean, you got to think how embarrassing it is.
And you know what? It wasn't just that. It sounds like she's probably pushed the boundaries a bunch of times.
Right.
Yeah, because it ain't one thing you did.
I was about to say that anybody, if that's one thing you did and you were starstruck, I think somebody.
But do you think if your man was like, it's okay?
Nah, I still wouldn't do it.
Would you still?
Nah, I wouldn't. I feel like, first of all, I think that's a test. Baby, it's okay. And then I do it. Oh, it's over, bitch.
Okay, so no,
I was testing you.
No, but here's my thing. So, see, this is what I'm saying. If your man's like, hey, you want to go get your picture taken with Chris Brown? Go get your picture taken with Chris Brown.
And your girl, would you
She's
be like,
getting lift up, her ass is getting squeezed.
Okay, is it okay? As being,
no, I would not accept that. But if it's like a side hug,
no,
absolutely,
we're not talking about that. Chris Brown is doing the most, which I love because he loves his fans.
Nobody's blaming Chris Brown for none of this shit.
That's what I'm saying. No one's blaming him. If anyone's to blame him, is dumb.
Yeah, that's just stupid. That's just stupid. It's none of the shit is him.
Exactly.
But it does show.
Like, how you want me?
But
no, he do. He probably like, what you want to pick you up, baby?
But here's the thing. He's like, hey, they paid the $1,000.
So
yeah, and he asks them, how do you want to do this picture? It's not like he's grabbing them, and he's doing it the right way. Yeah, he's not doing it. These women.
But do we think the men are being a little too sensitive?
Some are. Hold on, I think some could be, and some. Like, this was just bound to fucking happen anyway, and that was just the final nail in the coffin.
If it was my man and he got called up on a Beyonce thing to be on stage, would be almost like, remember when we went to the fucking to the Neo show, and that girl just.
But they were very much
like, I feel like there was a way to interact with the artist with still being respectful and still like being like,
well, think about it. Neo and Mario and Pleasure P
to admire another human being and still be in a relationship and just be like,
they didn't cross back. Like all three of them, it was Pleasure P, Mario, and Neo, and they all brought somebody up there, and it was very respectful and it was very fun.
Right
now, you're letting artists, whoever, touch on your titties, your ass, pick you up. That's very like that's
completely different.
That's completely. They weren't doing that because a lot of those artists might have a girlfriend, and then they don't want nothing coming out. I touched her inappropriately. None of that. That was, I think, if it was me and I'm with Producer Bay and I was up there and Neo Mar whatever singing to me, he would not care.
Right
now, this nigga touching all on my titties and I'm letting him and I'm backing up on him.
Another fucking
yeah.
Come on,
like that's crazy. It's just a boundary thing, and that girl got. To me, it sounds like they probably already had tons of relationship issues before that. Like something like that. Let's say you were in a relationship, Brittany, and you took those pictures with Chris Brown, and this is the first like boo boo no. I think y'all can get past it. But if it's residual thing and you're constantly overstepping your boundaries and stuff like that, in general,
but I don't know. I feel like honestly, my man was up there and he was doing something with. A female. We would go to meet a female artist, like maybe one of his, like,
Yo, you got
women that you're like, if I meet this person for the night, it's a cheat.
It's not the same.
Necessarily gonna happen. Y'all changing digits. Y'all about to hook up after the show.
I get what Brittany's saying. She says she wouldn't trip, but the difference is, Brittany, hold on, I just want to say this.
Women admire women in a way differently than the way men admire men.
In a sense.
Men admire men for like accomplishments, feats, things like that.
Yeah.
Women admire another woman's beauty for simply just that. A typical guy's not just going around, look at that sexy motherfucker there.
Yeah.
And you guys, you just admire things different. That's why it's different when you do it.
Well, I don't know if that's a great example. But my thing is, I think it's about just having a conversation what boundaries you have. You may not have the same boundaries as him. You may not care. That's totally fine. But you can't expect him not to care when you do the same thing. So that's when you talk and communicate each other's boundaries. Yeah. Yes, let's say if Producer Bay went up there and Rihanna. Oh, a good example. Janet Jackson used to bring people up there and give them lap dances. All of them. I would be like, yes. But
that's what I'm.
But just because my boundary is a little looser than his doesn't mean his is wrong. You know what I mean? I want to respect my relationship, so I'm gonna respect his boundaries.
It's just a mutual respect of boundaries. That's it.
Respect of boundaries. Mine is a little looser. I don't care if he went. I don't care if he went to the strip club.
That's a whole nother talk. If he was beforehand, like, no, doing this. Yeah, like that's a different talk. And she just was
clearly,
no disregard and
she
did
didn't
what she
give a
wanted to
shit.
do. But
no, you don't do that. You don't violate. Them bitches is wrong. Straight up, the bitches is wrong. They wrong. If you're in a relationship and they don't like that shit, you do it anyway. You fucking dead wrong.
Just wrong.
Yeah, you're dead wrong. And don't fucking get no pity party and cry about it. You're dead wrong.
Your cuteness is a reason.
You gotta stop thinking that other women are gonna be like, that man, he's so controlling. Like, no, it's about boundaries in your relationship. Last time I checked, communication was key in a relationship. So if he communicates he don't like that, you don't do that, and vice versa.
So if you like this episode, make sure you like this episode. Make sure you tune in every Monday. Make sure you comment, like, share, and subscribe. We are available on all streaming platforms. So if you can't watch us here, make sure shit.
You had to make sure you tune into all our streaming services. Anywhere you stream podcasts, we are there. Also, we didn't stop minority support because I realized we didn't do minority support for like 3 episodes. But Leo, you're still there. We love you. Leo. We still love you. And we'll be back reading them. I just been forgetting. I ain't gonna hold you. I've been forgetting to do minority support. But you can, guys, make sure you guys still comment down below any questions or comments. We will read them on the pod.
Word. So tell us if we're fucked up for this conversation because I felt like,
Yeah, no, fuck that shit. It's for friends, by friends, and this is how we talk in regular life. Steve will be doing all the fucking sounds that mentally handicapped people be doing if we wasn't on this shit right now.
That's not true.
That's fucking true.
Damn.
I can get my point across with class and dignity in an articulate manner without having to do all the theatrics and the extra in order to convey to the audience what it is that I am trying to get them to understand.
Thanks, Steve.
Right.
You like how I articulated that?
In wrapping up.
I'm your host, Steven.
I'm Steve Crystal.
It's Brittany.
And as always, please stereotype responsibly. And we'll be back next week with another motherfucking episode. You like how we did that? See, that was teamwork, Brett.
Bye.
Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of the Minority Plus One podcast. If you rock with us, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, and as always, make sure you stereotype responsibly.